We are going to start with unit number 9, gear, page number 93 to 95. We are going to cover today. Today, I will tell you about another simple machine, that is gear. A gear is also a modification of wheel and axle. This means the gear resembles wheel and axle. Gear wheel has around teeth around it. The teeth of one gear usually fit into the teeth of the other gear. So here in this picture you can see that this is the gear. It resembles wheel and axle. It is like a wheel, but it has teeth around it. It has pointed edges. Uses of gear. Basically the gear has two main uses. It is used to force one from it is used to transfer force from one wheel to another. It is also used to increase or decrease speed. So gear can be used in two ways. Either it can be used to transfer force from one wheel to another, and it can also be used to increase or reduce the speed. Gear train. The gear train. Now I will tell you about the gear train. When two or more gears work together, it is called gear train or gear system. One gear is called the driving gear, to which force is applied. The other gear is called driven gear, which turns due to the movement of the first gear. So here in this picture you can see that the gear system, it consists of two main gears. One is the driving gear and the second one is driven gear. Driving gear moves to turn the driven gear. Here this you can see the teeth of one gear are fitted into the other. So a force on one gear, that is driving gear, forces movement in the other gear. So both these gears help each other in movement. Basically ways of using gear. There are basic two ways in which this gear system can be used. We can use gear system in two ways: when the driving wheel is larger and the driven wheel is smaller, the gear system is used to increase the speed. Here they are saying if you want to increase the speed. Earlier I have told you that gear system is used in two ways. Either we want to transfer the force from one gear to another, or we want to increase the speed. When we want to increase the speed, then the driving gear, this is your driving gear, it is of large size, and the driven gear, it is of small size. When we apply force on the driven gear, then it moves and it helps the driving gear to move. Now, when the driving wheel is smaller and the driven wheel is larger, the gear system is used to increase the force. Here, if the driven wheel is larger and the driving wheel is small, then it can be used to increase the speed. If it can be used to increase the force. It is simple that if the gear is smaller, then we have to apply more force. When the driving wheel is smaller, we have to apply increase force. So this is how we can use the gear train. Uses of gear in our daily life. There are many uses of gear in our daily life. First, I will discuss about the handrail. A handrail consists of two manually perpendicular gears. When its larger gear is rotated in a vertical plane, the smaller gear linked with it rotates very fast in the horizontal plane. A handrail is used to make holes in the wood. So basically, this is your driving gear. Here you can see this is your driving gear and this is your driven gear. So the driving gear, when we apply force on the driving gear, then the driven gear moves and makes hole in the wood. Your bicycle moves. Now I will tell you about the bicycle. Bicycle moves with the help of gear. These are the gears of the bicycle. One is bigger and one is smaller. Two gears are linked with each other by a chain. So this is the chain. They are connected through a chain. Here you can see these are two gears and they are connected through a chain. The chain make it possible for the smaller gear to move in the same direction as the bigger gear. The front gear is larger with teeth in which pedal is fitted. The rear gear is small toothed with wheel which is present in the rear wheel of the bicycle. When you pedal the bicycle, you turn the big gear. The big gear turns the chain which turns the real small gear. When this small gear turns, the bicycle moves forward. In a racing bicycle, more than two wheels work in the gear system. So here they are saying that the pedals, they are basically attached with the bigger gear, and when you apply force to move the bigger gear, then through the chain the smaller gear also moves. Now I will tell you about some more examples of gear system. One more example is the wind up clock. In the wind up clock, here you can see that it is made of many gears, and there is a system that bigger gear, then you have the smaller gear, then here you have a bigger gear that is attached to a smaller gear. So here there are pairs. Smaller gears can be two to three, they can be in any number, but bigger gears are only one. A wind-up clock consists of many gears. The minute wheel is smaller gear with a few teeth, while the hour wheel is bigger gear with many teeth. The minute wheel rotates the minute hand, and the hour wheel rotates the hour hand. So gears are also used in motor vehicles, factories, machines, and many other instruments. So this is all about the uses of gear in our daily life. Thank you.